going on, guys, and welcome to another video. Now, I know what you're thinking, Will, have you got a twin brother? No, I don't have a twin brother, but I did use a really fun editing technique that I used to clone myself and have myself walk in. If you want to learn how to do this, then stick around. There's two methods you can use to do this, and I'm going to be showing you both in this video. Quick side note, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'd be really grateful if you did. Okay, so the first method I'm going to show you is the method I use to make the intro to this video. So we're going to be using the mask feature in CapCut. So the first thing you need to do is set up your camera in its position, make sure that it's steady and that it doesn't move. Then you're going to film yourself doing what you need to do. So for me, it was walking into frame to the fridge and getting a drink. Now once you perform that first version of what you're doing, it's important that you don't stop or move the camera. You then need to perform the other version of what you're going to be doing in this video. So for me, that was sitting on the sofa on my iPad. Now once you've done that, you can stop your camera and import your clip into CapCut. You then need to trim the clip so it's just the part that you need. Trim the beginning of the video, so you take out the part of you setting up the camera. Then you need to scroll to the end of the first clip. So for me, that's me walking out of frame after I've got the drink. Next, you need to scroll along to the second part of the video. That's me sitting on the sofa. Make a cut here at the start of that, then delete the footage in between as you don't need that. Then scroll along to the end of this clip and trim the end so you're just left with the part that you need. Now with the second clip selected, scroll along the bottom until you find the overlay option. Click overlay to make this second clip an overlay. Then drag this clip to the start of the timeline so it's in line with your first clip. Now with the second clip selected, scroll along to the mask option. Select this and then select horizontal. Now reposition the mask line so you can see both clips. If you need to, use the arrows to feather the edge of the line so it blends in better. Once you've done this, you need to make sure that your two clips are in line so the reactions are in sync. This is a little bit fiddly, but just take your time until you get it right. If there's any difference in the lighting, just use the options to adjust the brightness, shadows or exposure. So that's the first way of doing it, and for me that's the better method, but it depends on what you're trying to make. For the second method, we're going to be using CapCut's remove background feature. So we need to perform the first step again, which is set up your camera and film yourself in multiple positions. Don't stop recording and don't move the camera. So you need to import this clip into CapCut again, and then trim down the clip so it starts in the correct position. Then scroll along your footage. Make cuts at the start and end of each position, and then you need to delete the footage in between as you don't need this. Then on each separate clip, you need to click overlay and drag these to the beginning of the timeline. Now with your first clip selected, scroll along to the remove background option and then click auto removal. Let CapCut do its thing and then it should cut you out of the background. Now you can position this version of you anywhere in the frame. Then you just need to repeat this process as many times as you want, depending on how many versions you want of you in the frame. This method has its uses, but for me, it's a lot harder to sync up the interactions between the clones like I did in the intro. Either way, you should definitely try out both methods in your videos and then let me know which one you prefer in the comments. As always, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Or will it be my clone?